What up, Leo? Let me make sure that the mic is right. My mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. And look, it was trying to fall down. It's like, you're doing too much, girl. You're doing too much. All right, Leo, this is going to be your Bone Curio reading for New Year. The New Year. Happy January. Happy New Year. Let me make sure we got all of the charms and everything in it. I think we do. All right, let's get into it. You know how we do it. Start with the bones and the curios first, and we're going to move on to messages from the tarot, and then we are going to move on or conclude with Intuitive Kev's Kipperish Oracle. All righty, let me pick up all these. There we go. We got everything? Yes, we do, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. And no fuckery, spirit. Leo. Some of you could be spending out some money for a health issue. Ooh, that popped all the way over there. That's spirit, though, too. Let's take it back in the alignment that it is. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Definitely could be some money lost because of a health issue. You do have the bullet casing that crosses over into your health. Some of you could be having hip issues or joint issues. You could even have some type of sickness that may even be kind of messing with your self-esteem. That could be anything. You know, I can't work, or I'm sick and I can't make the money that I need to, or I'm sick, I'm losing weight, or I don't look the same way that I used to, or you know, there could be mobility issues or something where it's like, okay, there's something where I feel like there is you feeling like you're not up to capacity. Now, this might not be a permanent thing just because the King of Cups is on top of it. This could be somebody nurturing you back. This could be a husband. This could be a caregiver. This could be somebody that is looking out for you to try to make sure that you're back. Now, if we don't want to put gender to it, it could be a woman. King of Cups, Queen of Cups in the upright, very nurturing person, motherly, fatherly, spouse energy, somebody that's super sensitive and can care about you. So you might have somebody that's looking out for you. You do have a lot of congestion, and I knew it. In your spell work sector, we got trickster energy, that damn trickster. Some of you could be working with this person. You might be just going in circles with this person. We have a cycle. Something coming in. Could be somebody trying to stop a new beginning from you, but I don't think that they're going to be able to do it because the new beginning is still crossing over into your home sector. Somebody playing with your emotions. We have the claw conversations. Don't get baited. Don't get baited this month and have people that want to just argue with you or talk to you crazy and all that stuff like that. We do have Mercury retrograde coming in the end of February, though. Now, shadow period could start way before that. And Mercury is not just good for bringing back people from the past. It literally messes with communications. The crazy thing is, if communication is bad, Mercury can actually correct it and make it good. If it's good, then there may be a lot of miscommunication or negative talk or something like that, or somebody taking it the wrong way. So you got to get in where you fit in with it. But I feel for some of you with the claw conversation, there may be some conversations that make you feel in your emotions. Like you might be feeling some kind of way because of a talk or something that was said. You do have evil eye in the home sector. Now, home could represent your job if all you do is go to work and go home and go home and go to work. This also could represent organizations that you're in, just like with the family. You know, people can be family without being blood. Definitely with these two, it could be blood family, but this could be adopted family, spiritual family, work family. We do have evil eye. We have the moon upside down. King of Pentacles could be dealing with somebody who's shady, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Person could be at a distance from you. Be careful of somebody using you to try to make something better for themselves. Hmm. I feel like with this King of Pentacles, is it a King of Pentacles or a Jack? It's a Jack. So this is somebody younger than you. I feel like with this person in the evil eye and the moon upside down, somebody's playing games. Somebody's hiding something from you. Yeah. 8 of Wands. We have messages coming in. Let's see. 10 of Wands. Is that 10 of Wands or is that no? 9 of Wands. Defending, somebody's defending themselves, or either this is an argument where you're defending yourself or you're arguing with somebody and they're defending themselves. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But somebody's doing something shady so that you're not seeing it the right way. This person could be at a distance from you. There's something with a key, but I feel like that there is either some type of blockage with that, which means that you could be trying to open something up. You could be trying to buy a new home. You could be trying to start something over, or just even have a new beginning. And you may have somebody that's purposely doing something to delay you. And I keep feeling like they're pushing it back. The bloom is up. So we have something coming in the springtime, and it could be something coming to light. The cross up here kind of standing up is making me think that you might be at the crossroads with a person or an environment. Like, do I want to continue going this direction, or do I want to continue living in this direction? There may be some talks about relocation. Sun is upside down on it though. Hopefully it's not just talk. If this is somebody that's like, I want to move, and you've been talking about this for the last year, 2 years, 3 years, I think Spirit is like, okay, come on, let's make it happen. I feel like somebody wants to be by themselves. So if this is somebody that lives in a family or a household with a lot of people, it could be that I want to pack up and go somewhere else by myself. Or I don't want to be in a big community. I want to go live somewhere in the country or live somewhere in a smaller community. Be careful. I feel like if you're going with somebody, make sure that they can handle their part of the cost. Like if you are dating somebody and you're deciding, okay, let's move to the country together, just make sure that you're not footing the bill for that just because the moon is showing something hidden. 8 of Wands messages, but there's some deception on top of it. Somebody defending something that they did within the next 3 months, which would put us at February, April, March, somewhere in spring. And Spirit is like, watch out for something in spring. Crossroads, major decisions coming in this year, Leo. And that could be where you want to live, what direction you're going in. For some of you, this could even be about your spiritual growth. What are your belief systems? What do you believe in? Are you walking the same path? Okay. Are you changing things up? Vertebrae is like, stand your ground. I feel like you're breaking some type of cycle, but you might have a hard time doing it. With the bullet casing going into your health, some of you, be careful with, I keep seeing smoking or something with respiratory. Could be something messing with your lungs. If you're a smoker, you really might want to think about it this year of giving up. Even vaping, you might want to, I know that's hard, you guys, and I'm sorry because I have some Leo friends that do vape, but I feel like that something is going to be a problem in the long run with respiratory. Hopefully it's not any type of lung cancer or anything like that, and I'm not claiming that on anybody. If you are going through that, my prayers are to you, but I don't know, it just came up. So be careful with stuff that's going in with your lungs. If you have asthma, anything like that, be careful with your lungs. Money is coming in. It's coming in from, I feel like not a clouded perspective, but not a full moon. So the energy makes me think something is in progress. Something is coming in that hasn't fully materialized, which means that maybe you're starting something this year that has the potential to grow into something more. It's just not there yet. Now, I am seeing doing something that you're passionate about, but there could be money loss on top of it. There also is the skeleton hand over here, which maybe is where the money loss is coming. You could be doing something that you love, you're passionate about, but you have somebody that is like, okay, can you help me with this, or can you help me pay this bill? Or you might be taking care of family, you could be taking care of friends, you could be taking care of children, and it's almost like money coming in but money going out. Some of you are concerned with money because I feel like you might not be making the money that you need to make. Hmm. Yeah. There may be something with switching up a job or a way that you're doing something. If you have a business, I feel like that you're going to be either rebranding or adding or taking away something. If it's not working for you and you're losing money and something is just taking your money away, let it go. Action is there. Like, let's do it. Don't think about it. Um, sometimes we get caught up in a dream and it's like, okay, I'm going to give it, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. But if you literally are pouring money into a black hole, you might end up having to let it go or redirect that money to something else. Maybe what you're trying to do is not making money and you need to look in a different direction. May not be that you have to close a whole business down, but it could be that maybe you're investing too much in one product and that's not it. It's not doing it for you. I also feel like other people pulling on your energy too. Be careful of loaning money out. I'm not even going to say just this month. I would say this year because I don't feel like you're getting it back. Just because I feel like there's some shadiness going on with this King of Pentacles energy, which could be like, okay, give me this money, but you're not getting it back. This could even be a job where they're telling you you're going to make one thing and you get there and it's like, well, no, you're not making that money. But if you stay here a couple of years, you're going to be promoted. That stuff needs to be put on the table. Like, show me, put it in writing. At the end of 2026, I get my promotion. Because if not, I feel like there could be some stuff going on with deception. Okay. Good spell work. We do have relocation, but we have the sun upside down, which means something could be happening. Hopefully this is not a quick relocation where you absolutely have to move. It could also be that somebody is relocating to a place that's really cold, that the sun is not shining. Like maybe you're going to Alaska or you're going somewhere where it's cold. Some of you could be moving for love. There may be conversation about it. Chicken is there. There's a lot of talk. There's an airplane. There's travel. What's underneath it? We have a sword, loss of money. Be careful if you're making a big decision that you're doing it for the right reasons and you're doing it because you can afford to do it. If you can't afford to do it and you're banking on somebody else's bank account, I wouldn't do it because I feel like there's going to be some type of confusion about money. So if you're moving in with somebody to get on your feet, really make sure that you're putting that money to the side just in case this person nuts up. Like, you might be cool and then you go in there one day and they're like, oh, you ate my Snickers bar, get the fuck out. You want to have the money to be able to do that. Because I don't know why, but I just feel like there's some type of confusion with money. Anything that you're dealing with this year, signing contracts, loaning people money, if you are not feeling like you need to do it, don't do it. Trust your intuition. Some of you, if you're traveling out, be careful on the road because we have the badge, which could be the law. This could be a ticket. This could be speeding. This could be, hopefully not getting in an accident or anything like that. Some of you could be dealing with some type of legal fees or something that came back in 2025 with a vehicle or with a car. I'm getting some type of legal situation with it. I don't know if you bought a lemon or if you bought something and you didn't get the title for it or whatever it is, the manifestation is upside down. I wonder if this is getting a car and it is a lemon and then you're having to sue these people. There's something that you started in 2025. So if you started something with a vehicle in 2025, there may be some type of legal issue still on top of that vehicle. It's not upside down, so I don't think it's a repo. I don't know. Maybe the tarot will clarify it a little bit. I'm definitely getting something with a vehicle and something legal. Could be too that maybe you were saving up to buy a car in 2025 and you didn't have all the money to buy it, and you could have something coming in. Delays are on the manifestation hat. Maybe you have something coming in later. So if you're looking for a vehicle and you didn't get it when you thought you were going to get it, it could be that basically paperwork has to be filled out, something has to be redone. Maybe it's not your vehicle. There could be some issue with it. Just because the witch's hat is upside down, it makes me think that there's a problem. So if you are trying to purchase anything, car, truck, boat, anything, make sure that you're getting it checked out so that you don't come back and end up losing money. All right, we have the penis. Let's see. 8 of Cups. Walking away. This could be you walking away from somebody or somebody walking away from you. You're looking over here. You're looking towards your money. Somebody's looking towards money. So if this is not you, and this is family, friend, or somebody like that, this could be somebody that's more focused in on money. Could be you, though. Like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. I'm going to focus in on my finances. Gun is over here, but it's all pointing in an opposite direction. So you may not want any type of conflict with somebody. You just want to walk away from it. 9 of Cups on top of the ancestors. Something coming in with spirit. It looks like that they're showing you. We got a little demon head over here. So let's see. What's moving towards this demon head? A snake. Stalker, negative issue. Somebody is watching somebody in a negative way. Double head is on this other side. Somebody could be watching somebody because of money or watching the money. So be careful of who you share your bank account information with. Let's see. 9 of Spades on this double head. Worry, stress, anchor upside down. You could, and then we have the stress heart. You could be dealing with somebody that is stressing you out because they're acting out of character or they're not acting right. And then some of you also have a person in your family that they're not acting right either. I don't know if they have an attitude or there's some mental stuff that's going on, but you might be dealing with somebody that's not stable, or they could be coming back to you and saying you're not stable. Somebody's looking at somebody not stable, like something's wrong. You're a little touched. You're a little touched in the head. I also feel like Spirit is saying somebody really needs to look into their mental health. Now, this could be within the family, because we got stalker that's on top of the money and the family. So somebody is watching somebody's money. Demon head. 9 of Spades, though, is somebody that could be worried or stressed, anxiety because of somebody's mental health. Be careful of somebody that's not right that is distracting you from opportunities or money that's coming in. Crown is in the upright, but I notice underneath it you have your sword, you have chicken foot. You're trying to protect your crown, which means that you really are not trying to. You might have had trust. Somebody broke your trust or trust issues, and it's like, I'm going to protect my peace. I'm going to protect my crown. Could even be trying to protect your name. Where is the group Evil Eye? Let's see. Some of you're going to be teaching classes. Oh, here it is over here. On top of, we got, let's see, Jack of Spades, nasty energy, immature, bitchy, causes problems. Busy bee, but it's upside down. Somebody that is not as motivated. Maybe they don't have any time on their hand. This could be somebody that has time for fuckery. Very young or immature energy. Queen of Wands is at the edge, which is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be somebody that's impulsive. I don't necessarily think this is you because Evil Eye is looking at this person. But I'm also getting fire, impulsive energy with somebody that could be air. Air and fire is not a good mix. Could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You might have somebody that is making you do some impulsive things because of the actions that they have. Like you could be reacting to this person. Don't lose your power to them, because I feel like that there's other people behind them, and that's what the plan is, to kind of throw you off your base, like make Leo come out of character, so then it could be like, see, I told you they was fucked up in the head. There's definitely something that is a setup with this, so be careful with air signs. An air sign, if it's not necessarily an air sign, it could have that quality of somebody that just talks a lot. They're always in your ear. Like you can't even hang the phone up good and they're calling you again, or they're sending you a message. So be careful with somebody like that, because it looks like that they're using words or something to try to cause a problem. Might be telling your business too, Leo. I feel like it's an immature air sign though. So this could be somebody who's younger than you, or somebody just has immaturity. Leo. Any guidance, any messages, spirit, Leo. All right, let's see what we have. All right, Ace of Cups, we have creations. Coming up with some new ideas for business. How do I make money? And we kind of saw that in the passion part. But I feel like that if you are branding something or product or whatever, really go with what sells. Don't waste your energy on what you're not making money off of. And I don't think that's just for this month. I think it's for this year. Because I feel like if you scatter yourself too much with products, like you might have, say you have 15 oils, knock that down to 6, your most popular oils, and then once those sell and you can add something in, do it. But I feel like you're wasting product or energy on something like that by giving people too many options, is what I'm getting. 8 of Swords is somebody that is creating, but they're getting stuck in their head. I can do this, I can do that. Do I want to do this? Is this the right direction that I need to go? This is somebody that's overthinking something. They're way too much in their heads. This could be somebody too that's trying to figure out ways to make money, but maybe some things that they're thinking about are a little bit too much. Still feeling like, it's almost like somebody being trapped in their head, in their mind. Now the good thing comes in High Priestess. And this is somebody that is, spirit is like, okay, stop thinking and trust your instincts. What do you feel? The mind will play games and tricks on you. Intuition is always going to be honest with you. That little googly that you feel is typically that first thing that you get is the truth. But we question that, I think, sometimes. So for some of you, it's like, come out of your head, because you could get a block. You could be very creative and then get a block. But I feel like that you're being pulled in other directions too, Leo. High Priestess is like, don't overthink. Go off of intuition. Now, 5 of Wands in the upright is showing conflict that's coming in. And what is conflict? Conflict, battles, bickering, pettiness. This could be somebody who is using their intuition to navigate this. But I feel like, too, if you're an empath, you might be picking up on a lot of clues or things that are going on underneath the surface. Some of you might have enemies, or you might have somebody that's working against you, or somebody that is not for you. We saw that over here with that King of Pentacles energy, where we had evil eye energy. We had the moon upside down. What else did we have going on over here? I think it was the mockingbird trying to figure out the direction. I feel like some of you are trying to move forward towards something that is bringing in money or finances, but you have some conflict with that. There could also be conflict over money, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. I wonder, too, if you're trying to do something different with your life, and that's where conflict is coming in. Maybe it's like you're trying to like relocate or move, and you got people around you like, no, 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 don't do it. There also could be something too where you're trying to build a business or create something, and there's conflict on maybe what you want to create. The Wheel of Fortune is on top of you, and it's showing something positive that opens. For some of you, this could be going back to school. This could be teaching classes. This could be bringing in some type of financial gain from using your skill set or using a talent or skill. I keep getting the energy of somebody that is, they're not using their skill to the best of their ability. And I think this year, especially if you need money, Spirit is like, okay, move this direction. Stop wasting money on something else. Move in this direction. So I think that's where the High Priestess is. Pay attention. Pay attention to where Spirit is leading you this year, Leo. Some of you could be working in education. You could be getting a new job, or they might be guiding you towards a school or an administration or something that works with you. The Wheel of Fortune is showing destiny, which means that this is something that you need to do or something that you're supposed to do. Seven of Cups is having a lot of opportunity. Now, sometimes it's too many opportunities because some people they daydream. They can't complete one project because they're daydreaming about the next project, and then they can't complete that because they're daydreaming about the next. So I feel like that you need to try to stay focused on something that you're completing. Let's see. Some of you, the daydream might even be about a move. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to move to Timbuktu. I want to move to Arizona. I want to move to Alaska. I want to move to the islands. There also may be an opportunity to go somewhere and teach somewhere else. Maybe travel coming in for you guys. If you move around for work, you could also be opening something up where there is like opportunity that comes in. Some of you might be using money that you're getting off of teaching or sharing knowledge to take some type of trip or vacation. Some of you, I feel like there's a cruise. I don't know why, but I keep seeing water. So could be a cruise, could be going across water. That's interesting. Is this somebody that lives somewhere else? We have Three of Swords. Worst case scenario for somebody, this could be a person that's in a long distance relationship and there's something with cheating. Seven of Cups, somebody who has too many options. They live somewhere else. Three of Swords could definitely be a third party. This also could be Three of Swords, could be somebody with heart issues where somebody lives somewhere else a distance away and they're having issues with their health or their heart. You're going to be okay if this is, either way it goes. If this is a sickness, if this is a cheating scenario, the sun is showing that something actually positive comes out of this. And what is that? Seeing somebody for who they really are. Three of Wands, careless approach, untrustworthy companions. Clarity comes in. You see something that you need to see. Could be about a person or a group of people. Hierophant. Ten of Swords in reverse. The worst is over. Not being burdened. Some of you are going to let go or walk away from someone or a job or because it looks like you saw something that you needed to see with the Three of Swords. This is interesting too. This also could be before you pack up and move somewhere to be with somebody. You might find out that this person is cheating. And that's a good thing to find out before you pack all your stuff up and move across the country to be with this person. Sun is going to illuminate whatever this is, and this is showing untrustworthy people. That's what you need to see. Whether this is a group, a hierophant, or somebody that you're dealing with company-wise, work-wise, or whatever, something's coming to light. Ten of Swords, though, in reverse, you're being released from it. The burden is being lifted off of you. Now, justice is in reverse. Injustice. Feeling bad about a situation. Unfairness. Shame. Some of you might be in a situation where you're looking at it and it's like, damn, why didn't I see that at the beginning? I don't know. Your High Priestess was up. Maybe the conflict kind of clouded your judgment. You might have got caught up in something that you didn't see things straight. The Wheel of Fortune, though, is showing this is a destiny. Maybe this was a lesson, Leo, that you needed to learn, though. For some of you, not all of you. Because I think it opens you up to a new career, a new way of life, a new way of doing something. Because it's like, dang, I was pouring all my energy over here. Now let's go do this over there. For some of you, it could be I was in this relationship, for years and getting ready to move this way. Now I see this person. I'm not going to do that. There's something that Spirit takes somebody out of the way of your destiny that was maybe blocking you or trying to lead you astray. And you feel with the justice in reverse, you feel like it's unfair. It's like, why does it have to happen? And I feel like once it does happen, you might even see something more with this person because we have the Page of Swords in reverse. And this is communication errors, immaturity, slander. Somebody slandering your name. I'm going to make people look at you differently. But because they're very immature, whoever this energy is. If it's an adult, they're very immature. They didn't get what they wanted out of a situation, which for some of you could have been money. For a few of you, you might have had somebody just pulling way too much on your energy and it was taking you off of course. I can't do what I need to do. This person is always hanging on to me, always calling me, always needing to know where I'm at. And that could be where we saw that stalker too. Like somebody is keeping up with somebody and it's just making the person just feel like I just don't even want to do it. Stop calling me. Stop being in my business. Stop following me around the cubicle. Ugh, God damn it. And the moment that you do take this off of you and there's relief, then somebody's going to start talking bad. I think that's kind of where that craziness came from. Somebody crazy. King of Cups in reverse. Abuse, scandal. This person tried to take advantage of me. Or this could be you feeling like this person that is immature tried to take advantage of you. I feel like it's going to go both ways. It's going to be two different perspectives of what happened. Yours and theirs. The good thing is, Leo, you have victory. 6 of Wands. Moving away from a difficult situation, sailing on to smoother grounds. 8 of Wands. Acceleration, moving forward. Travel. Temperance, finding your balance. If you're dealing with somebody and they start talking shit about you, it's because they're trying to get some type of rise and make you look bad. I think they want to play the victim. Oh, woe is me. Leo did this to me or whatever. And I think both of you come out feeling like you've been victimized, to be honest. Untrustworthy people is showing that maybe you opened yourself up to some people that were not good for you. And they haven't been doing the right thing towards you. You might have even lost money or lost something valuable. I mean, money is just one aspect of it. You could have lost your heart. You could have lost your health to this person because you feel like you've been taken advantage of. That's why the sword was underneath, because you knew that you were going to come up. You were laying on top of it. So I feel like you were hiding this because you knew that at some point you were going to have to stand up and start swinging, the sword or cutting people off. And I think that's going to be valuable. Spirit has been telling you to do that for a while, but I think some of you have finally come to that conclusion that, yeah, I'm cutting them off. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Spirit, any guidance, any messages? Okay, let's take the bottom card. Oh, thief. That's one thing a Leo can't stand. A thief and a liar. So some of you might have had somebody that was trying to take something away from you. Could be your gift. Could be something that was given to you. You might have even gifted this person something. And they weren't going to do the right things with it. Maybe you shared some knowledge with this person and they went out there and put it like it was theirs. Like, oh, Leo, uh, I took a class with Leo and Leo ended up teaching me some things, and then I turned around and taught another class and I made the money off of it. I'm not sure. Something was taken away from you. You might have even given it. This could have been time, energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be money, even though this is showing as money, but it's showing somebody took something away from you. Ooh, third party. Remember we saw that Three of Swords. Two people working together, third person in the background. Somebody got. They got played. Or at least somebody tried to play them. I feel like that with that sun, you're going to see something. Yeah, I think some of you definitely saw it. The veil is somebody who could see on this side and the other side. You might have been divining on something and you saw this third party. Maybe intuition told you. Interesting. Some of you are like, nah, something is not right. And that caused you to be concerned about something. So intuition, a lack of money. I think somebody was trying to definitely take something away from you. Thief card, something that maybe you gave to them. I don't know. Like I said, don't let people borrow money. You might not get it back. This could also be, I remember, was it a couple of years ago, a friend of mine that I massage had some type of ruby, no. What is the green one? Emerald ring. And one of her friends wanted to wear it to a wedding because her dress was the same color. And this was a family heirloom. I mean, it was a nice ring, and they had been friends for years. Like I'm talking like over 10. And she let the lady wear it to the wedding, and a week later, she had been calling the lady like, okay, yeah, we need the ring back. Like, where the ring? We need the ring back. The lady was like, oh, I'm getting it polished. I want to clean it up for you before I give it back. Well, that turned into an extra week. And so my client was like, I'm really upset because I feel like something's not right. I told her you got to go with your intuition. Well, come to find out, long story short, the woman claimed she lost the ring at the wedding. Now, they had insurance on the ring, but that didn't matter because it was family heirloom and the woman wanted it back. She didn't want the money off the ring. She wanted the ring back. Well, good Lord. They ended up finding the ring at some resale thing. So this woman, her friend, borrowed the ring in good faith, sold the ring, got some money off of the ring because she knew that her friend had insurance and that the friend was going to get the money back, but not thinking that the friend wanted the ring back. I'm saying all this is a thief in the midst. Do not let somebody take anything that is value of you, anything that you consider as value. Because look at this. Look at this poverty abandonment. Where this person going? They don't took what they needed. You sitting up there in poverty. Where they going? With your money? Well, whatever you gave them. What is they do? Falsified documents. What is they lying about? Ancestors say no. Nope. You ain't fixing to get away with that. You're not getting away to get away with that. Now, I don't know. A legal situation may come out of this, y'all. Ancestors may be kind of bringing something back because somebody might get obsessed. Where is my money? Where is my shit? What did you do? Oh. Somebody acting real confused. They acting like they don't know what's going on. You're going to be ending something because of this. If somebody trying to play in your face about something that they took or tried to take away from you, some of y'all going to end up calling the popo on them. Like, no, small claims court, we going, whatever we doing. Pay attention to your money. Pay attention to what you're trying to do. Pay attention to what you're trying to create. Don't lend anything out. Don't sign contracts. Don't obligate yourself to anything that is not right, because I feel like somebody's going to try to take something away from you, spin the narrative around to other people, but it could end up costing you money. And abandonment is like you calling these people, they're not even answering the phone, or they're not giving you something that you want. Falsifying something is also too, even if they do give you a paperwork or they give you something back, shit, check it. It might not even be what it is. If it's a jewelry thing or whatever, they might give you some fake piece. I don't know. Your intuition is telling you something is right. Abandonment is making me think that somebody is trying to take advantage and then they're going to walk away. Somebody, if they don't get what they want from you, they're going to throw a tantrum and then try to act like that they're the victim. You did this to them. Let me dirty up their name, and then walk away from the situation and leave you in the mess. You're going to end it anyway. There's a little bit of confusion at first, but it looks like it's going to end. And I can tell you it's going to end because the ancestors are coming in. High honor. This could even be an ancestor, a military man, or somebody that's like, no, we're not doing this. And I do feel like that this is somebody on the other side that's coming back in to help with whatever this is. Somebody might get got if they're messing with you, Leo. Could come to surface. If it is a court case or something like that, this person could definitely be bringing it to the light where you get whatever it is that you're supposed to get back from it. But I will say, watch yourself this month, because it looks like you got a thief in the hen nest and you don't know what they're trying to take, but keep your eye on your stuff. All right, Leo? You're going to be okay. But I don't want you to lose something and then have to try to get it back. It's better that you don't even lose it. Pay attention to people that keep holding on to you, neediness, the stalking and all that stuff like that. Anybody that is trying to do that to somebody is not right. It's not healthy. So if you have somebody that's constantly calling you, coming by your house, I don't know what they're looking for, but the thief card is making me think it's something that they're trying to get. All right, Leo. Love y'all.